first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First down team at their own 22-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. 31 yards.
First down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll run here with the rookie. Boom to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he'll get get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. And left side, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. On the give, it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Bravo 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
It is 3rd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lion. Stop below 18. Hut.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Koo's kick is good. And the Jets will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Travel start on the ground. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
17 yards.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to him on 1st down. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-all is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone else?
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
60 Bison.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jordan Burks that time to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 back, 70 Rangers. Hot.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Third and 6.
Go! 19 tight. 19 tight. 60. Come 19. Come 19. Seven Pirates. 18. Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
That's good.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
70 Lions.
A run on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check smash, check smash. Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, set. Dragons, Nike, 18. 19 Lions. Buffalo, 18.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets take a 10-3 lead.
The score, Jets 10, Eagles 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. That is a Dafe Owe in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Backed up to his own goal line. Hurts. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. They can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 35 yards.
It's a gain of 35. And an Eagle first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. It is 2nd and 9. To throw, Hurts. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Liking 18. Go. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Moving outside. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Carter. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
So they find themselves with a 3rd down, backed up right on their own goal line, Mike. So I don't mind putting the ball in the air, but if you're the quarterback there, the last thing you can afford is a sack. I mean, I think they're fortunate to even be able to attempt to punt this thing, because they're lucky that wasn't a safety.
It's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Let's go. 79. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Flush to his right. That's complete to Henderson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third and long. Out to his right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Steady.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Agafe Owe in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. But the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Leo Chenal getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap now to Hurts. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Smith. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Down inside the 45. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Otafe Owe. He has had one heck of a night. His third sack of the game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw is Hurts. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd and a yard. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Come back to 70 Lions.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.